Hi friends, welcome back. Today is day 3 of our poetry unit, and today we're going to be able to say at the end of our writing lesson today, I can use line breaks to make music in my poem or with my poem. The last 2 days we've been taking our ordinary little objects and we've been looking at them in a fresh, brand new way. We came up with some amazing things that we saw, our pine cone, our stapler, and our shells, and our leaf. It's been awesome. Been working really hard. So, to make a poem, you need to have music. Not like music like where you're singing a song or when you're listening to the radio or like instruments, but music from how we write the words onto the paper. So we're going to write the words on the paper to create some music. And I will show you how to do that. So today I want to teach you one way to give your poem music is how we write our words and how we divide the words down a piece of paper. So going down. Okay. I want to show you this poem. It's called Goldfish. But this poem here doesn't have any line breaks. Let me just read it to you. And then I'll read you the one with line breaks and you'll see it has some music. So, goldfish flash gold and silver scales. They flick and slip away under green weed, but round brown snails stick to the glass and stay. Okay, it's kind of blah, blah, blah. You just kind of read it like a story, right? It doesn't really have any, the author doesn't tell you how to really read it. But over here, nope, Valerie Worth writes goldfish down the paper. She uses line breaks. And what I mean by line breaks is she actually writes a word. Drina, stop please. And she breaks the line. She doesn't continue on. Do you see that? Here she breaks the line and doesn't continue on. Okay, and these two, this paper is longer, would kind of break it. So you don't have to write it going all the way across. So let me read it to you the way she would like you to listen to it. Goldfish, flash, gold and silver scales. They flick and slip away under green weed. Now I think about this goldfish. And goldfishes, if you think about how they swim, they're kind of super fast, aren't they? They kind of weed in and out and weave in and out, and they're super boop, 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 boop. They dart through.
Goldfish,
okay?
Or the fish?
The fish. Okay. So notice how Valerie Worth writes her poem. She breaks the lines here. I think she wants to have you read it a little bit faster. So she boom, 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 boom. Now, I didn't read you the rest of the poem. I want you to think about this. Think about the next part of the poem is about a snail. Okay. Now snails, they don't really move quite as fast as goldfish, do they? They're kind of slow. Andrina, I hope you're listening. Show me you're listening. Eyes. They move sort of slow. So, how do you think she would want us to read it then?
Slow.
Slow.
Like,
okay.
But,
So she says, but round brown snails. Do you notice how that's a little bit longer of a sentence?
Mm-hmm.
So then it makes us read a little slower. But round brown snails stick to the glass and stay. Now maybe if it was me and I was writing this poem, since snails go maybe really slow, I might leave some space between stick to the glass. So you have to go stick and then wait a little bit and then read to the glass and stay. Okay, so again, using line breaks, we break the line. It gives our poem just a little bit of music. Now, the next poem I have to show to you, it's a poem about fireworks. And as a poet, I want you to think about what you know about fireworks. What do you think you know about fireworks?
well, they're pretty loud and they light up in the sky.
They're loud and they poof, explode and they light up in the sky. Gina, what do you know about fireworks?
They're all colors.
They're super colorful, right? Okay, so now this poem is a poem without line breaks. There's no music to it. I'm going to read it to you and then I'll show you the difference with line breaks. Fireworks cracking the sky. Big balls of fire bursting into bloom and fading upon the dark, lonely sky. Man, the word choice is awesome here. So they're kind of comparing like a fireworks, like bursting into bloom, like a flower. Poof, right? So now, I want you to think about this poem. Okay, fireworks. And I'll show it to you in just a second. So I want you to think about, let's read this poem a few times, and let's think and talk about how the words should be laid out onto the paper. How would you maybe put that out onto the paper? And it should match the meaning of fireworks. So if we're saying fireworks explode and they're loud. Let me read it one more time. Let's think about how it should be laid out on the paper. Fireworks cracking the sky, big balls of fire bursting into bloom and fading upon the dark, lonely sky. So fading means to go away. Remember when a firework goes up and it's totally colorful and then all of a sudden the color just fades and it's quiet almost, right? And it's gone. So how would we want to write the first part of fireworks, this part of this poem? They're cracking in the sky. What would that look like? What do you think that would look like on the paper, Eliana?
Well, I'm going to turn it up the other way. That'd be easy. But,
Okay, so you would want it this way? Okay. So how would you have it?
Fireworks.
So fireworks on this.
Fireworks.
And then what about cracking in the sky?
Cracking in the sky.
Okay, so fireworks, cracking in the sky. Why would you want it like that?
Because I wanna do like a pattern of line breaks and just go.
Well, we don't necessarily have to have a pattern. Remember, we want to read it with line breaks the way it's supposed to be read. So fireworks, we know explode. They're fast. They're loud, right? Do you think our poem should be fast and sort of loud? Yeah? Okay, so I think you're on a track here. Fireworks cracking the sky. So maybe you said fireworks cracking the sky, like fast, like that. Boom, boom, boom. Big balls of fire bursting into bloom.
Like we just keep doing the words.
Well, what about this part where when you think about a firework where it fades into the sky, is it going fast or is it going slow?
Stop, so we should do longer words.
So maybe we should have a long sentence? Or you should have big spaces between your sentences? No? Can I show you, I want to show you a way that the author of the poem actually decided to show it, to do it. Look what they did.
That's big.
So here's the section about the fireworks being super fast and loud. And then here, you notice they really break those lines and then they leave spaces between the next line because they want to make it a slow poem, right? To show that the firework was going slow.
Can I read it?
Nope. Fireworks cracking the sky, big balls of fire bursting into bloom and fading upon the dark, lonely sky. Do you hear that music? Yeah.
Good job.
So today, what I'd like you to do, I'd like you to try, you've got two choices. You can go back into your writer's notebook. You can get two more objects, and you can see those objects with your brand new, fresh poet's eyes in brand new ways and take your notes and draw them. You can do that. Or you can take your notes from yesterday and the day before and turn those notes about the shell or the leaf or the stapler into a poem using line breaks. And you can write it one way and then another and read it aloud to see, does it sound just the way I want it to with my music? Do I use line breaks? Okay, sound like a plan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is just kind of a way to experiment with line breaks. Nothing is perfect, you're just gonna give it a try. Okay, all right, so we'll come back in just a little bit and we'll show you what the girls here have decided to do with their line breaks to make music with their poems, okay? All right, say, we'll see you next time. We'll see you a little bit with our line breaks. Good luck with everything today, poets.
Bye.